All right, welcome to this vlog. What is this vlog gonna be, or reading vlog gonna be about? I think I'm going to try to knock out some novellas because these are technically, this one's past due. I think this one is also past due. And these don't even get a renewal. So these are about to be past due to the library. And should I return these immediately? Yes, but we don't have any fees at my library and I will return them. However, I keep getting scared about this one, and I don't know if I'll like this one. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a novella vlog. No, not the AC. Pause. Unpause. That probably really didn't help, but I did close my door because my AC is in the bathroom. So that's what we're gonna do today, or throughout whenever, who knows. The goal is to knock out these novellas so that I can return these books to the library so that the rest of my community can also enjoy them. So, but the books are The Unworthy. I thought I would say that. I don't really know what any of these are about. From Her Cell in a Mysterious Convent. Open Throat. Wholly original, inventive, and surprising on every level. Open Throat affirms the capaciousness of the novel as a form. I might have read that word wrong. Then there's this one. A Demon, an Angel, a City. And then this one. Oh, what is stronger than death? Two sisters singing with one breath. Those are all the taglines at the very beginning of those. So wish me luck, or don't. Oh. So I'm gonna read the first little paragraph. Oh, there goes my battery. Anyways, this is a queer and dangerously hungry mountain lion lives in the drought-devastated land under the Hollywood sign. Lonely and fascinated by human follies, the lion spends their days protecting a nearby homeless encampment, observing hikers complain about their trauma, and in the quiet moments, grappling with the complexities of their gender identity, memories of a vicious father, and the indignities of being sentient. So there we go. I need to change my battery. My batteries die within moments. How do I fix that? Anyone? Am I talking to a ghost town? Probably. I finished it. I don't really know what to say or to think about it. It's just a mountain lion living under the LA Hollywood sign who tries to protect people and befriend people, and in the end I think just ends up alone again. So yeah, I don't even know. Dude, you hear the neighbors? They make such interesting sounds. Okay, well, 1 down, 3 to go-ish. We're gonna start this bright and early at 8:30 in the morning because I fear it will scare me if I start it any later in the day. Plus, here's the thing. I gotta get through this. Today's a new release Tuesday. Ashley Poston's new romance came out, so there's that on the books. I also need to finish The Spirit Bares Its Teeth that you're sitting on currently because my audiobook is due in 4 days, but it's so heavy that I don't want to. Do you know what's happening geopolitically, locally, nationally? And yet I'm choosing to read intense books. For why? This is why I need that romance. I'm like, chop, chop. I need feel goods because being a human is hard. It's hard. It makes me sad and full of rage and full of grief. Ugh, I feel like I might regret this, but I'm really interested in this book. I don't know. Okay. I will be sitting in my same spot in my chair reading this. Maybe I'll check in before I go babysit. And or go pick up the new book. Go pick it up. Don't pick it up. C or no? No or C? Let me know. In the comments down below. Just kidding. I'll probably already have the book by the time you leave a comment, but you can let me know whether or not I should go purchase it. Alright. From the same spot as yesterday. However, I did read about 50 pages. It feels like this. I don't know what's going on. She doesn't know what's going on. I think it's really weird and creepy. The willingness to just like wish such horrid things on other people because they are either beneath or below your situation. I don't know. So I think I might pop on the audiobook and maybe go through some, maybe do something, because it's like interesting enough that I would like to finish it to see like, does it resolve? Does it not? Is it just weird through and through? But I don't want to sit and read it because I'm like, I don't know. I got a lot of energy in my body this morning before I go babysit again. So possibly catch me reading, possibly catch me at the end. So till the next clip. Look at that little baby here sneaking out. Get in there. Thank you. Can you hear the leaf blowers? I would like leaf blowers to cease to exist. 1, they smell bad. 2, they sound horrific. 3, leave the leaves alone. Just leave them alone. Let them be. We don't need to get rid of them. They normally come on Tuesdays. But it rained on Monday, and when it rains the day before, they don't often come. But here they are on Friday because, God forbid, a leaf stay on a sidewalk. How dare it? So they're here today. I hate it. Anyways, I have about 30 minutes-ish left of The Unworthy, so I figured I would bring you along with that. And let me think. Yes, 30 minutes. The only update I have is that it got a little gay. I don't know how it got a little gay because I was slightly distracted because I was doing things listening to my audiobook. But I'm here for it. So 30 minutes left. I don't know what's happening in this book. It, again, feels like I'm all over the place because she's all over the place. She's starting to remember things finally. And yeah, it's interesting. So I am going to put my headphones on, plop on Spotify, and then I'm going to listen to it while I post some things to Poshmark. So there's that. All right. Sounds like a winter chicken dinner. Ready, set, break. Update. First of all, I finished The Unworthy. I've posted some vintage NFL tees on the internet along with watching Best Dressed when the book was finished because I miss her. And someone posted a video of like why she left the internet. Because I was like, I feel like everyone misses Jenna Marbles, but I miss Best Dressed. But I also got into YouTube in like 2018. So when I was on the internet, when I just had gotten into YouTube, I was into the lifestyle vloggers and Plan With Me's. And I loved me and Amanda Rach Lee. Like, if you know the peak of bullet journaling, that was me. I have so many journals of so many individualized spreads. And now I've shifted, obviously, if you see any of my content, to Hobonichi's. And it's so unfortunate because finally I've been brave enough to try Hobonichi, and come November 2025, when it's time to purchase 2026 Hobonichis, they may be vastly out of my range of budget. Which is a bummer. This timeline is rough. Anyways, I finished this. I have concepts of thoughts that are not fully fleshed out. I don't really know how I feel about this book. It was interesting enough that I finished it, even though it took me 3 days to finish it because I didn't listen to it all the way through the first time. And yeah, I feel like I always want to be the girly who like gets these books and like understands them and like rides hard for them. But maybe it's my dyslexia and maybe it's my reading comprehension that I'm just not skilled enough quite yet to fully fathom all of what was saying, because I feel like I get what it was saying. I have concepts, but no full fleshed thoughts, just kind of vibes of like, it was one of those weird books. I thought this was gonna, I think when you go to buy this book at like bookstores, it's in horror, and maybe it is horror, but I was not scared, and I'm a scaredy cat. I felt that I was like, yeah, she's in this weird place. And I was just like, could you get out of the cult, please? Leave the cult, please. And I was just like, ooh, leave the cult. And I think I was unnerved because of cult vibes and religious vibes. Other than that, it wasn't really scary. To me, no one really ever the main character to me did not feel like she was in danger at any point. Maybe she was. But I was just like, oh yeah, Kaz, you're just in a cult and this is making me real uncomfy. Which I don't think is what people feel when they read this. Or actually, I don't know what people... I haven't heard any reviews of this. I just like saw this. I think I heard some of the hype of like, oh, people liked it, or it was an anticipated read. And I thought, I want to try a horror novella. That sounds like up my alley. And I guess it kind of was. But I wasn't scared. Should I have been? The Guardian states a fable about the inaccuracies of language in the face of darkness. Yeah. So, anyways, there's that. I shall continue on. Fancy meeting you down here. Okay, I'm 88 pages in, and here's the thing. Don't really know what's going on. Actually, I do kind of know what's going on. She's rebuilding a city because an angel destroyed it, and so she's rebuilding all of it continuously and like taking note of it. And her and this angel have some weird tension that one could say was a wee bit romantic, and others could say may not be. And I don't really know what's going to happen. I kind of want to read the end to just like know where it's going. So, I don't know. So far, I'm interested. I'm invested. I'm roughly, well, I'm a little under halfway. Yeah. So, there's that. I'm going to take a break though because I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of also hungry, but I ate, well, I did eat just a tiny, tiny lunch. And it is, can you see? 3:33, make a wish! Oh, did it change to 3:34 as I said that? So, ooh, maybe I'll cut an apple. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go, as they say in some places, bugger off and go do something else. So that's where we're sitting. We're well on our way. Perhaps this will be the only thing I read, and tomorrow I'll just have to make haste to read my other book before my audiobook is due. All right. We're back after a couple of days off. Here's the thing. I don't really want to read this. Which I'm kind of bummed about, because I kind of was excited when I got it from the library, but I'm not in the mood for it. However, I have 3 hours left, or about 90 minutes, I think, left, since I'm listening it to 2-speed. And that'll eat up most of my Spotify hours. So I think we'll do that. And if we do that, then I think I'll reward myself with either Ashley Poston's new Sounds Like Love. However, listening to the sample at the library did not intrigue me. I also got both the ebook and the audiobook from the library of The Night and the Moth. So maybe I'll start that as a reward, because I really liked One Dark Window. Or I'll use my new Spotify hours for the Geographer's Guide or Geographer's Map to Romance. I went to Half Price Books today to sell some books, and I used my monies to buy a DVD and this book, because why not? Am I right? So maybe this will be my reward, because I have not read, what's the first one in the series? The Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love. However, Books and Lala really liked it, and it has always intrigued me, because also Katie is read it, and she likes this series. So I'm thinking maybe, because I think they're interconnected, like standalones. So there's that. I was taking the sticker off. So maybe that'll be my reward. I don't really know. I really don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. I really, really don't. But I really want to commit to this bit. And sometimes I feel like I'm so moody and restless when it comes to reading that sometimes I just have to force myself to sit down and be like, tough titties, you're gonna read this. So, and it's interesting. I fear that I want more interaction between the demon and the angel, and I want this to somehow be like a romance of sorts, a forbidden love, some sort of, I don't know, and I feel like that's not, there goes the AC and time to go. But I feel like that's not how this is gonna go. And I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed. I don't know, but since my AC's on, I'll see you in the next clip. Well, my neighbors might make an appearance, and I'm sure you can hear the dishwasher, and the AC might. So there's that. I also finished City of Glass, and I liked the second half way more than I thought I was going to, and way more than I liked the first half of it, for sure. See, there's the AC. The angel and the demon do in fact have more screen time together, which is more than I expected. I really just thought it was gonna be a lot of the angel being gone and doing whatever because of the way she is and like her concern with the city. But they got a lot more screen time. They kind of built a family of sorts. They watch over that family, that they aid that family of sorts. Hear me out, it's great. I really liked it. I wanted a tad bit more, just a wee bit more. However, and that's a helicopter. Dude, they've been non-stop like the last week. It's wild. And anyways, back to the book. I think she turns him into a library, but before she turns him into a library, she says this. Oh yes, she said in brief surprise. She would love him, and more than she had thought she would. But that was the way of loving most things. You couldn't portion love out in spoons or cups or slices. You could only let it grow and nurture it if you could, cut it down if you had to. And I don't know. I really liked that little excerpt about love, because isn't that the truth? So, this honestly brings this probably very short vlog to its end. We did 3 novellas. I returned the very overdue ones already to the library, so I only have this one left. because this one is not overdue. It will be overdue though in about a week. So perfect timing for me. But yes, I don't think I have anything else to say other than, like, I don't know if novellas are really for me. I think I want to be a novella girly, and it just has yet to work out. Which is not true, because I do like the Wayward Children series. I think sometimes I need something. I think the novellas I tend to really like are less than 200. This is 211 pages. I think they're under 200, like a 180. But I don't know. I don't really know. Actually, take back everything I say and don't listen to a word I say like ever, because I am such a mood reader and moody, ever-changing human that I'm sure it really just depends on the day. So as of right now, out of the 3 that I've read, this is the one that I like the most. Because Open Throat, I feel like I could have liked it the most, but it just, like, sometimes I'm like, I don't think I'm a weird lit person. I want to be. I don't think I am. And then The Unworthy, I liked it. And sometimes I think, honestly, like, reading a translated work, I think a lot of stuff gets lost in translation. And sometimes I wish I could read things with the understanding of being, like, native in that tongue, so that I could read it without it being translated. Because sometimes I think it would have made more sense, or maybe I would have liked it better had I been able to read it in the language it was originally written in. Not to say that it was a bad book, because it wasn't. I just feel like, I don't know, like that. That's how I feel about it. So this has to be my favorite out of all 3 that I read. Maybe we'll try a novella vlog later. So I was like, too bad the Singing Hills series and the Wayward Children aren't coming out till, I think, honestly, next year. I mean, it is June. We're halfway there, which is bananas. Everything is bananas. Everything is chaos. Everything is honestly terrifying. Everything is distressing. That's how I feel. But on I guess a lighter note, now you have my thoughts about the current time that we're living in, and the book's time capsule, if you will, of who I am and who we are in this precise moment in time. So I'll let you guys go.